There are a million ways to prepare for a job interview. You've got the practice in the mirror technique, the research the company approach, the random YouTube video that tells you to
be prepared.
But if you don't want to hear your interviewer say,
"All right, thank you for your time,"
you have to start with something more important first. So before I go any further, I want you to skip this video if you're already comfortable answering interview questions, talking about salary, and don't have a problem with nervousness or talking too much. This is the typical learning curve of interviewing. You have phase 1, where you're excited to hit the job market and start interviewing. And then you have phase 2, which is sort of a plateau, but you're not getting second interviews or job offers, so you feel you're in a rut. And eventually, you hit phase 3, where you interview like a pro and you land your dream job. The problem with the typical learning curve is that you hit the phase 2 plateau, which often leads to depression and demotivation, along with questions of, why is no one hiring me? The risk with this typical learning curve is that you never get to experience the thrill of landing the job that was supposed to happen in phase 3 until you're frustrated and exhausted. But what if you could ditch the typical learning curve and instead experience a drastic improvement with your interview performance in a matter of hours or days? Which means you could be working your dream job, earning the salary you deserve, instead of interviewing for another 6 months. In the next video, I'm going to show you the 4 essential building blocks that will form your interview strategy and mindset, and teach you how to answer the 3 most important interview questions. So every time you have a job interview, you'll be calm, confident, and interview like a pro. But first, I need to know where you're at with interviewing. Are you fairly new, meaning this is your first or second job interview, or are you in a rut, meaning you've been on a few interviews, but you're not getting any job offers? Go ahead and click the link that best describes you, and I'll see you in the next video. Fairly new, haven't interviewed for a while. Interview rut, not getting any offers. Fairly new, interview rut.